you, Leseur. First of all, congratulations on meeting the requirements for the Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games. First time out, World Cup event
Thank you.
in Finland. Take us through your run in Finland.
Well, first of all, I wanted to start off by just saying that me and my coach were noticing that a lot of athletes were actually struggling out there for the level it was, and we were evaluating the competition. And since I was running later in the run order, I had a good amount of time to observe and watch what was happening and where mistakes were happening most. And mistakes were happening a lot in that top half of the course after the top air. And so me and my coach reevaluated. And we said, well, we would be a little more conservative in the top section of the course, and and really make sure we nail the exit of the course or exit of the top air. And so we got through that part, and then we could charge through the rest of the middle section and go into the bottom air for a big bottom air. But other than that, I went with a back full on the top air and cork 7 on the bottom air.
When you get to the bottom and you have a chance to catch your breath and you look up at your score and then you got to wait until the last person goes, how satisfying was it to know that you were in the top 30?
It was really satisfying. I was only one spot off of making the second qualifying round, but I actually went up to the top of the course because I was under the impression that I made the second qualifying position, but I got to the top and I actually wasn't in the second round because I got bumped out by one spot, and that was a little bit of a bummer. But I came back down, and my coach and we just looked at each other and we said we did it. We did it, and we got the job done. And I was astonished. I was like, I can't believe I did it on the first event of the year. I was really proud and excited because it just opened up a whole new door of possibilities.
The fact that you now have that out of the way, does your season get more intense or does it get more relaxed? Because you want to be hitting your peak in February at the Winter Olympic Games and you want to make sure that everything is fine tuned. So, how do you address the next few events you're in because you don't want to stop?
Well, I've been pretty tuned up lately with all my skiing. Technically, I've been skiing very strong. The only thing I lack right now in my run is a little bit of speed. So I think looking forward, now that I don't have to be as conservative and I can actually start to push the speed a little bit more because, now that I have the qualifying spot, or not the spot, but the qualification requirements, I can, kind of let loose on the pedal and actually start to challenge myself a little bit more and more at each competition. So the pressure's definitely gone down a lot, but I'm still out here competing for a spot, and I don't want to just stop there. I want to keep going and hopefully try and keep busting further and further up into the top 20 and keep chipping away and slowly moving myself down that list, and so I can get the best results possible at Pyeongchang.
Now, the fact that you're just back in the US and getting ready to head back out, you're off to China for your next event. Long way to go, but what is the ultimate goal for this particular trip here?
This trip is just going to be, going back out and competing, getting comfortable running, being comfortable in a bib and really getting some competitions under my belt. Mainly just, the goal is to continue to shoot for the top 30 and just keep getting in the top 30 and hopefully chipping away and just really getting comfortable and skiing it in that bib, because once it gets to the Olympics, there's going to be a lot more people and there's going to be a lot more pressure to really put one down out there.
Has it sunk in yet? I mean, you've left Finland and flown back to the U.S. and you've been home for a day. Has it sunk in that you are now considered, well, until you get verified, but an Olympian?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, all my friends have congratulated me, and just a whole new attention has been brought to me, and it's really made me proud because I feel like I've done an honor to Bermuda, and it just makes me happy that people are acknowledging the Bermudian team right now, and or the me especially, and it really is starting to sink in, and it's really, I'm really proud of myself, and I'm really happy of the result I've done, and I couldn't be happier. I've really, just super psyched on it.
Have you heard from the Olympic Association as of yet to say congratulations or even confirm that your result has been posted?
I have. I've been talking with Mike Murphy, and we've been trying to uh, figure out the next step after I've made that requirement, and just we're right now looking at the FIS point page and all of that to show how many eligible spots are going to be given to all the other countries, and we're just really looking at, is there a good chance that I will be getting this spot, and that's why I'm going to keep competing as hard as I can in these next few events, so I can keep that eligibility to get the spot as high as possible, and so I can go and represent Bermuda as best I can.
Now, you have your brother behind you, pushing you a lot, but how much of what you've accomplished thus far has kind of spurred him on to get even stronger, faster, and better?
Um, I've, it's great. I think, the reason he is doing so well is because of me. He's like trying to catch up to me, and it keeps me going, knowing that he's right on my tail, because it doesn't look good when your little brother beats you. So, um, well, it doesn't look bad, but it's good to have a little competition, and I think it's really good, and I think that's the bond that we have. We help push each other to reach new limits in the sport, and we just really go as hard as we can. And we're very thankful for each other's results, and we're very positive about each other's results, and we really push each other as hard as we can.
Now, I know there are some people you want to thank outside your coach that has helped you along the way. Who are some of those people?
I'd love to say thank you to my parents and my grandparents. They supported me and really helped push this um, this goal of mine as far as we can. And I'd love to say thank you to all my friends as well, keeping me positive, and all the people that I ski with. They've really, when it gets tough out there, you can always look to those people, and those people will help bring you up because they all want to see you do well as well. Do well.
Audio